Simon & Schuster Audio presents The State We're In, Maine Stories by Beattie. Read by Cassandra Campbell.
For Charles and Holly Wright. What magical realism would be? The summer school assignment, the fucking summer school third paper of 10, and if you didn't get at least a C on the first 9, you had to write 11 papers. The fucking teacher wadding up her big fat lips so they looked like a carnation, her lips that she'd used to pout at your inadequacy. This paper, to hold their interest, was supposed to be about magical realism, and although you didn't have to read all of the Marquez book the teacher so loved, she had distributed several paragraphs from the book in which weird things happened, and your paper was supposed to go on forever like the writer, then have the clouds howl or something. Not a metaphor, not merely to be thought of metaphorically, she'd exclaimed. The psychological state has to matter. You have to embody emotion in the stretch you make. She gestured with her gangly arms. The woman was at least 6 feet tall, every bit as tall as Jocelyn's uncle. Writing essays was retarded. It completely was. Summer with her aunt and uncle was torture, from start to the yet-to-come finish, which would end when the days were no longer long and when the flowers began to droop, and the water was totally too cold to swim in at the York Harbor beach, where summer brides, who were way too old to get married, came out onto the lawn and stuff blew all around them, their veils, their hair, their bouquets, everything airborne. One bride sprained her ankle running after her stupid pink lilies and baby's breath. She went down like Humpty Dumpty, and a seagull swooped up the bouquet and dropped it, but too far out over the rocks for anybody to retrieve it, although the best man tried. But that, real life, you couldn't write. You had to write magical realism, in which no doubt the seagull could recite Latin proverbs while it was being philosophical about the flowers not being fish. Now was the hour. Uncle Raleigh would look at what she'd written and offer advice and encouragement, while she mentally corkscrewed her finger outside her ear and pitied him because he had no job, and he limped, and he was a nice man, but also...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?